Hello, Iron Horse community, and welcome back. I know we are almost 2 weeks into 2022, but I do want to say Happy New Year. We're excited to be back on campus, and I'm happy to be finally communicating with you again in the new year. First, I want to thank our entire community for your support. What you've given us throughout the school year so far has been amazing, and especially as we return this week from winter break. We had our teacher workday on Monday, and that allowed us as a staff to take the time to get ready and prepare for Tuesday through the rest of the week. We had quite a few students that were out due to COVID, and we appreciate families taking the time to get students tested before coming back. Getting those test results prior to coming back allows students to enter quarantine without coming on campus and infecting anyone else. We know that we are deep into another surge of COVID again, and it's impacting students, staff, not just here at Iron Horse or in our district. This is nationwide, and we appreciate all the patience that you have with us, as we go through this process together. From the time you get testing scheduled, getting the appointment completed, and getting those results is a huge hassle, but it's necessary in order to keep as many people as possible safe. We appreciate that effort. If your student has been exposed to COVID or is experiencing any of the symptoms and you plan on getting them tested, please go ahead, get them tested, keep them at home, and wait until those negative results come back before you send them back to school. Again, we want to make sure that we're keeping as many people as safe as possible. The protocols for quarantining have been updated, and it seems that they continue to evolve, probably changing now as we watch this video. You will receive communications through our district communications office as things change. You can also stay connected to the COVID health and safety website as well. That'll be linked in the update below this video. I want to welcome all of our new students and families that have joined us this week to the start of the new semester. We've got 20 students that have joined us. Either are new to the district or are coming to campus from Virtual Academy first semester. I hope that you all find that the Iron Horse community to be as special as I do, and that you are welcomed here. So thank you, and welcome to all of you again. Each month, we highlight some character focus that I typically talk about during our morning announcements. For January, we're focusing on caring. Caring is displaying kindness and concern for others. As Jaguars, we need to display a caring attitude and caring actions here on campus, now more than ever as we return from a long break in the midst of a continuing pandemic. I want our students to use kind words when interacting with each other, and especially kind actions when it comes to keeping our hands to ourselves, because sometimes what starts out as playing can turn into some unwanted interactions. And we often have no idea what someone else is feeling and going through. So we have to keep that in mind all the times when we're interacting with others. We also need to extend that caring to our interactions online. Unfortunately, over the last few weeks and over break, I saw some examples of cyberbullying and disrespect that, members of our community should not be participating in and have to experience themselves. Name calling, being accused of inappropriate actions, and all these things taking place on social media. So parents, I really want to reach out to you and encourage you to stay in consistent communication with your students. Our children, need to know that we are there for them. We need to be monitoring and supporting what they're watching, asking them questions about what they're feeling and how these types of things are impacting them. Because oftentimes students, our children, are on the internet, unsupervised. So being in constant dialogue with them, checking to see what they're up to and what they're looking at can be really important and help us keep everyone safe, not just online, but also here on campus. One of my goals this semester is provide more opportunities to you as families to have dialogue with me. Now we have our parent groups, we have school site council, we have PTA, and we also have our education fund. Those are great ways to have some interaction with me. But I also want to provide a couple more opportunities. So what we're going to do next week, I'm going to have two virtual coffees that you can participate in. The first one will be Wednesday, January the 19th at 8 a.m. The second will be Friday, January 21st at 5 p.m. These are open to everyone in the community, and it's a chance to ask any questions you may have about what's going on here at campus. And those, if those times don't work with you, there's also the opportunity to set up possible one-on-one meeting. All these links again are in the update below this video. Another goal of mine is to focus on wellness, the wellness of our staff and our students as we continue to deal with the stress that's going on right now. I am making a concerted effort to check in with our staff, and I encourage our staff to do the same with our students. And parents, I encourage you to do the same thing as well. Everyone should have someone that they're able to turn to during this time and just check in and see how you're doing and share those feelings. And to help meet that goal, we're going to be conducting our first wellness day of the school year on Monday, January 25th. That day is a minimum day. We're going to keep the same exact bell schedule, but students will be participating in fun and engaging activities and pulling back from the academics. Our students have spoken and told us that this is something they really want to do, and so we're going to listen and we're going to take part in that. It is a minimum day, the 25th, with an 11:44 release. That same night, January 25th, at 6:15 p.m., we'll be hosting a math parent night. This event will be led by our multi-tiered system of support liaison, Mrs. Keeler, and it's going to focus on providing information to you on how to support your students in math. It's going to be with a variety of tools and strategies, and we really hope to see you there. Lastly, I want to remind you that there is no school this coming Monday, January 17th, in order to honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Dr. King gave his life in the service of making this a more equitable and equal country for all of us. He sacrificed for that aspiration, and that I hope that eventually one day we can get to as a country. We're still working towards this dream, and I hope that we're able to take time to reflect on that on Monday. So have a great weekend. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video, and check out the rest of the newsletter for a couple more important updates.